why I would kick your rear end if I went to your market, and how you can learn how to kick mine. That's the topic of today's show. And I got real fired up teaching this because, man, I want you to make a lot of money investing in real estate. I want you to make a lot of money wholesaling real estate. And I can tell you what, this business is so simple. It's not easy, okay, but it's simple. And it's funny, I was doing a coaching call today with some of our Novation Bootcamp members and absolute crushers, and we were going over some of the basics. And I can tell you, this business, if you know how to execute, you will completely dominate. One of the reasons why I've been able to make millions and millions of dollars wholesaling real estate is because I've learned how to master the basics. I am not smarter than you. Don't have any these special skills or born with any special talents. I understand what the basics are, and I do them over and over and over and over and over again. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you, number one, if I were to go in your market today, why I would do so well. But if you implement what I'm talking about, okay, how you could completely, and I'm going to joke around, kick my rear end, and that is the topic of today's show. And how do I define that? I define by you making a ton of money, okay, without a lot of risk, okay, with the most efficient practices possible. I want you to have a big fat bank account, okay? I call that the MBA, the best kind of MBA, a massive bank account. And I want you to be able to have some freedom. And so I'm going to teach you the basics on the difference between those who dominate and from those who get crushed. So I think you are in for a treat because I'm really going to simplify this business for you. Okay. First thing though, I got a couple things that I want to talk about. Number one, if you want the exact same script that I use in my business, go ahead and check out nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/script. And there you could actually download the very same script that I've used to lock up over 1,400 deals. Go ahead and check that out, the script word for word on how to talk to motivated sellers. But I would also love to connect with you in our Facebook group that I spend a lot of time in, and go ahead and check out the Wholesaling Inc. Facebook group. If you want to know how to get there, just go to wholesalingconnect.com. Wholesalingconnect.com will take you right there. Join the group. Just when you get in there, say, hey, at Todd Toback, what is up? And let's connect. Love that community over there, and love the fact that I get to partner with Wholesaling Inc. So find me. All right, so step one, what would I do if I was going to go to your market and completely dominate? And how you could do it too is you need to start building your dream team from day one. Okay, you need a dream team. Now, here's the cool part about a dream team is that it's not going to cost you any money up front. No money up front. I don't care if you're living out of a tent. You can build a dream team. Why? Because they're going to give you local market knowledge. Number two is that they are going to give you confidence. Those are the two things that you need: local market knowledge and confidence. I'm not going to sit here and try to learn the market. I'm going to align myself with experts. I'm going to squad up and connect with people who know more than me. I'm going to drop my ego, and I'm not going to sit in front of a computer and geek out. I just want to get this the fastest way possible. So what does my dream team look like? Number one is I want to find a good title company. Title company is, they could tell me who the best brokers are in town. They could connect me with lawyers. They could connect me with notaries. But basically, I'm going to connect with them, and they are going to, get my deals closed, right? So I love to do that. But the cool thing about that is they also know other professionals in town. But once I have a good title company, that's also going to build my confidence because I know I'm going to take those contracts. I'm also going to have initial conversation with the title company on what they do, my expectations, the different kind of deals that I do, and build that relationships. And I might even invest in a good lunch. So I remember when I first got started, I went to Subway, and I spent, I don't know, I mean, this was back in 2001 before sandwiches were like $28. I got Subway sandwiches, and I brought them into the title company, and I explained what I did. The crazy thing was they actually brought me a deal, and I wound up making 300 grand on that deal. I know that's crazy, but it did. They gave me a referral. But that was just, me trying to build a relationship with them, which was pretty exciting. So go out and find a title company that can do concurrent closings, that can do assignments, that will do your novation deals, that will share their contacts. Here's another little hack. Okay, there's no such thing as lack of resources. Okay, there's only a such thing as a lack of resourcefulness. So if you need a conference room to meet people with, right? Hey, they've got a conference room. Maybe they got an office that you could use, right? You're totally broke. You need a place to work. Ask them. They're willing to give you a lot. You know, it's funny. Our title company even agreed to let us use their marketing person, which was really, really cool. I thought that was really nice. And we didn't take them up on that, but it was a resource they had that was underutilized. The second thing that you need, I'm going to share the most important for last, is a notary. I need a good notary, right? Someone who's going to be able to meet with the seller if I can't and get the contract signed. Cool thing about that, it's not going to cost you any money up front until you have a contract, and they will go out, and if you want to have a notary get your contract signed, if you're not going to meet with seller belly to belly, right? Phenomenal member of your team. Go to 123notary.com. Next thing is I'm going to talk to a real estate broker. By the way, I'm going to do all of this the first day I get to your market. I'm going to get all three of these without stopping. I'm going to talk. I'm going to work the phones, boom, 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 and line them up all the first day. And by the way, this, when I'm saying me, I mean you, because I want you to completely dominate the market. I want you to make so much money, your brain is going to explode. Is this simple? Yes, but most people won't do it, okay? Because it's work, right? But I tell you what, if you're willing to do this, you're gonna make a ton of money, okay? The last one though, you need a good broker. What I mean by a good broker, I'm looking for a broker that has done real estate investing deals. They know what you do. They are investors themselves, but they're also a broker, so they understand the retail side. Typically, these are entrepreneurial brokers, so they work for the independent brokerage houses. So they don't work for a Remax or a Keller Williams or a Compass, right? Or a Prudential or a Berkshire Hathaway. They work for like Joe Smith Brokerage. And they are typically the broker and the agent, and they're the one doing the deals, and maybe they flip their own deals, but they've been in the business for a long time, and they understand the market. They know every zip code. They know what's selling. They know what properties are worth. They've been through the ups and the downs, and you want to align yourself with this person. So you can ask your title company for a referral for this person, or vice versa. Okay, but your title company is a good chance they know that broker. And don't call me and be like, Todd, I can't find this person. That's a bunch of bull crap. They are so easy to find. Get on the phone, keep dialing until you find that person. Those are like the three people that you need for your dream team. Have lunch with your broker, have them teach you about the market, what's selling, what's not, what's the hot stuff. Right now, we're a little bit in a declining market. Say, what is selling right now? What are the cash buyers buying? Where are the retail buyers buying? What is the hottest product right now? If you could get your hands on that, okay? I wouldn't sit there and analyze that. I would have those three people, and that would really just drive my confidence through the roof. Okay. The second thing is I'm not going to sit here and try to learn about properties. Okay, got it? I'm going to sit there and I'm going to talk to my broker and I'm going to have him educate me. Okay, this is step 2. I know I talked a little bit about step 2 in step 1, but I know that I need to find motivated sellers. So now that my broker gave me that information, I know that I need to talk to people and do deals in that market. I'm going to take massive, imperfect action, okay, and get data really, really, really fast. If I'm moving fast and making a lot of mistakes, and I'm also working with someone who's made the mistakes, I'm going to greatly accelerate my learning curve. So now that I know that, I've got my dream team, I know what's selling, I'm going to pick one marketing channel. I'm not going to dabble in 3 or 4 and try to learn 3 or 4 at the same time. I'm going to pick one and completely dominate it, because I will make mistakes in this one marketing channel, but because I'm hitting it so hard, I will see it and course correct it. If you are all of a sudden doing 5 different marketing channels, you will not be able to course correct. You'll be dabbling, you're going to be wasting your money, and you are going to get your rear end kicked by the person who is actually listening to this podcast. And hopefully you're the person listening, because you are going to dominate. Okay, now I'm going all in and going all home. Excuse me, I'm going all in or I'm going home. So I hope you take that to heart. The next thing is I understand that my number one job after this is to find motivated sellers. Without a motivated seller, there is nothing. Okay. Your job is to negotiate a deal for as low as you can to offer a seller some convenience, ease, speed, whatever there is in exchange for some of the equity in their property. And that's okay because they know they're doing this. Okay, they want relief. Your job is to do that. Do not overcomplicate this. Your broker will help you with value. So lean on them. By the way, you may be saying, oh, how do I help my broker? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one is that when you get deals, you're going to list your deals with him. But number two is I love to feed my broker some of the deals from my marketing that are full. They're not that motivated, but they want to sell. They want full retail. So I'm just going to send that to my broker for now, with no expectation of anything in return except for, the information that he's giving me, right? We're going to build some really goodwill, and he's got a great goodwill, and he's going to love me. Okay, now, what am I going to focus on? I'm going to focus on doing traditional wholesale deals and focus on doing novation deals. Both of these in this market. As of the market today, okay, the market's starting to slow down. We're starting to see some value shift. You need both cash deals and you need novation deals at the same time. If you don't know what a novation deal is, you can listen to some of my other shows on that, but you've got to add this to your repertoire. All right, next is you want to make mistakes quickly. Don't overanalyze. Don't sit in front of your computer. I can tell you in front of your screen is the most dangerous place. The monitor, the computer monitor, is where wholesale careers go to die. Man, you can tell I'm feisty today. It's spicy, right? Get on the phone, meet with sellers. That's where the money is made. You will get data by making mistakes, okay? If you run towards the fear, that's where the mistakes come, okay? Again, your broker is going to help you. He's going to help guide you, but you've got to run towards this, okay? The next part, though, that this one's going to be a little controversial here. Focus on giant deals, okay? Do not focus on little tiny $5,000, $7,000, $9,000 deals. Hey, if you do one, I'll root for you. I'll high five, right? I know a lot of rhinos are listening to this, right? Guess what? I'm happy for you. But if you want to totally cream your competition, you got to focus on $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $50,000 deals. If you expect $5,000 deals or $7,000 or $9,000 and your head is stuck there, imagine what's going to happen if you run around and do 4 deals, which is some work, and you make $7,000 on each. That's $28,000. But imagine through negotiating that somebody else, or imagine you're negotiating and you're doing $40,000 instead, right? Now I've done $160,000 in comparison to your 28. What is that going to do? Number one, my confidence is going to be way higher. But number two, now I'm going to continually feed my business, right? I'm going to put more money into marketing and I'm going to get better leads. Now I'm going to do more bigger deals. And now maybe I can hire a virtual assistant to take some of the administrative tasks off my plate. So now that I could focus on sales. But because you did smaller deals, now you can't really afford a virtual assistant and you're doing administrative work and you're pulling lists and you're running to the post office and you're filing and you're trying to do your own books. Kill me. Right? Big deals will give you freedom. And largely that has to do with your mindset and then your ability to negotiate, which I will teach for free on this show. Okay. I have taught a lot in the past, but I will continually do that. Okay. But you got to focus on big deals and you've got to continually build your dream teams. I've been able to reinvest into people in my company, right? And by the way, you may be a solopreneur doing your first deal, and that is totally awesome. I want to congratulate you for doing deals, but take a look into the future, right, of where you're at. Imagine if you have a lot of cash and now you can now bring other people along for the ride who are doing deals for you or doing the most basic work for you so that you could focus on your best work. Oh, that's a nice future. Okay. Here's the next part, though. I'm going to talk about this, and this one's going to be a little controversial, is I'm going to be extremely loud in this new market. I'm going to scream on the top of my lungs of what we do, and I don't care what people think about me, Okay. I want you to be loud, and I want you to not care what people think about you. I'm not worried about people's feelings. Now, I will align with my quote unquote competitors in my market, and I will I will try to do deals with them. But you're gonna have haters. I'm gonna tell you this right now, because you are moving fast. People are not going to like you because you're doing giant deals. People are not going to like you. People are going to see your videos, which I'm going to talk about this. Every time you do a closing, put it on video. Every time, you do something cool, or a company event, or, if you have an office, or you're going to talk about helping someone, or you're at your title company, document it. Scream at the top of the rooftops of what you do, and you're going to develop some enemies just because people are jealous that they don't have the self-discipline that you do. I know it's crazy, but it is true. Your action is going to be a reflection of their inaction. So do not let the status quo hold you back, even from your friends, your family, well-meaning relatives, well-meaning people in your industry, your competition. They'll be like, oh, take it easy. You only live once, blah, blah, blah. Look, you better go, and scream from the rooftops. Don't care what other people think about you. Just charge towards those big, fat, juicy deals. Here's what I love, and I want you to get this edge to you. My competition is always wondering what we're doing. Okay, we get people like constantly calling our acquisition teams, private messaging them, and that's good. And by the way, we appreciate that, because now my acquisition specialist can partner with them, right? So we kind of take competition and turn them into partners. But a lot of them are just like confused, right? Because they are just kind of not that busy. And what I mean by busy, I mean busy doing the right things. They're overwhelmed by doing the administrative work, right? That now they have to do because they weren't doing big deals and they're only living paycheck to paycheck. So you got to develop that thick skin, right? And go out there and don't be scared to market not only your business, yourself, your brand, what you do, but now because of that, the best of the best people are going to be attracted to you and want to work with you and become a member of your team. Realtors and agents, they're going to want to send you deals because you're a powerhouse, okay? Do not be a secret. Do not be scared of what other people are going to think about you. Your feelings, don't worry about hurting other people's feelings because of your success. Why I don't really like to think about competition is because I know that I have, and this also builds my confidence, is I have 100 things that I need to fix with my own business before I have to worry about my competition, right? So that's how I want you to be, right? I want you to be so obsessed with getting better and work on your stuff that your competition is like such an afterthought because it's true, right? There's so many things that you can fix, and this is why you're going to dominate, because you're so focused on self-improvement. And this is one of my favorite, and this is a little bit more of a long-term thing, but I'm going to tell you, this is the key. This is the key, is that I'm on track. Okay. I'm doing this now, is I'm investing 40% of my income into cash flowing investments. Okay. I'm not on a transactional treadmill, meaning I don't have to do these deals to make money. Now that is the beautiful thing. Everyone is talking about, how do I get passive income? I love the active income of wholesaling. It's big, fat, juicy deals. I don't know many ways to generate this much income in a short amount of time than real estate wholesaling. I love it. It's a total gift from God. I am so thankful for it. But you know what I love even more? Passive income. So you may be thinking, Todd, I can't afford to invest 40% of my income. Hey, no problem. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to invest 1% of your income into cash flowing investments and increase that number every month. Okay. So that could be that you invested in the S&P 500. That's some stocks, 500 of the largest companies. It could be that you invest, and I'll do some other episodes on these, in hard money loans, right? Maybe you could partner with a hard money lender and see if you can partner with them. By the way, I would Google hard money lenders. I would buy cash flowing real estate and hold it. You could actually invest some of your money into some other real estate funds. So people who are doing mobile home parks or apartment buildings, right? I love to do some of those deals and invest your money and partner with those people. And if it's such a low amount, you can save it for a period of time, put it in an account, and then save that until you find the vehicle that you want to invest. But every single month, you better pay yourself. Okay, rip that money out of your company. 1% this month, 2% the next month, 3%. Guess what? At the end of a year, you're going to be investing 12% of your income into cash flowing investments. After year 2, that's 24. Year 3, okay, that's 36. You're almost at 40%. Now, I can tell you probably between month 6 and 7, you're going to get pretty pumped and you're going to realize that you can get to 40% faster than you can realize. And I'm going to tell you right now that these are the things that I'm telling you that have really given me confidence, that have really sped up my learning curve. They're going to get you to where you want to go to completely dominate your market. I know that the title of the show was about me kicking your rear end in your market, but my goal for you is to completely dominate yours. And so to learn from these, if I was going to just summarize, number 1, build your dream team. You could do that in one day and they can help you and they will be happy to work with you. Number 2, you're not going to obsess about property values. Okay. You're going to not spend a whole lot of time in front of a computer screen. That's where wholesaling careers go to die. Okay. You need to find a motivated seller. And so you need to take massive imperfect action. Got to find one marketing channel and completely dominate it, go all in or go home so that you can get the data and make changes. You want to find deals and negotiate deals as low as you can. You're going to rely on your broker to help you with values, as along with pulling comparables. So you want to use some good tools and eventually learn that. But you're going to do cash and novation deals. You want to make mistakes quickly. They will give you data. You want to focus on giant deals. If you're making 5K, it's going to be really hard to compete with the guy or gal making 45K. Constantly reinvest in your business, both in marketing, and if you could get some administrative help, you can use a virtual assistant. That would be great. Be extremely loud. Don't worry about hurting other people's feelings because of your excellence and your hard work, right? That's not a cocky thing. It's just that you are just hungry, right? You are going to run forward like a rhino. Your competition is always going to be wondering what you're doing because you're moving so fast, right? There's no secret though. Okay. It's just hard work and tunnel vision, focus. They're going to be distracted. You're not. Be too busy to worry about them. Partner with them if you can, but you got 100 things that you can do to fix your own business before worrying about them. The last thing, you got to be investing 40% of your income into cash flowing investments. Okay, that number sounds big, but it's totally doable because you're going to be making so much money with real estate wholesaling. Okay, just start with 1% per month, increase it every month. And guess what? After a couple of years, man, you're going to be mind blowing on how much you've saved and invested. And now that money's creating money and that money is creating money, and the money that you created, the money that created money, that created money, that created money. Now that compound interest is really kicking in. I would love to connect with you in the Wholesaling Inc. Facebook group. Go ahead and check that out at wholesalingconnect.com. If you want to download a copy of the very same script that we use to talk to motivated sellers, go ahead and check that out at nolimitsrealestateinvesting.com/script. And you can get a free copy right there. And I'll talk to you on the next episode.